city. Like my ain't nobody won't die, nobody in the city. I been shooting guns. I got bodies from way back. I spent a lot on bomb. Plus, my case, I get shit in your city.
We have Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. Charges, and I've watched a few videos in regards to him. So let's just catch up with the case, the murder case in question, right? So just FYI, as you can see here, is no body worn camera for his arrest. So they didn't have it. So it won't be like no arrest footage coming out. Let's see what the details. So he had a $350,000 bond for the burglary, $250,000 for the home invasion. Did he have one for the murder? But like I said, he got a lot of shit going on, so the bond was useless, really. All right, I don't even see the murder on that. Oh, you can't read that there. All right, let's get into the affidavit. So this is the case that he's fighting, the murder case, right? And it happened on January 15, 2020. It says, observed an unknown suspect at 7001 Merle Road standing over and shooting a male victim. Hold up, the police seen him? Oh, wow. Later identified as Charles McCormick with a rifle. The male victim died as a result of gunshot wounds he sustained. Multiple witnesses were located who witnessed the incident and saw the suspect who shot the male victim get into a gray sedan determined to be a Nissan Altima, which then sped away from the shopping plaza. Officer Collins, who was driving his marked sheriff's office vehicle, pursued the gray Nissan Altima and activated his emergency lights. The gray Nissan Altima fled at a high rate of speed and ultimately crashed in the 1200 block of Townsend Boulevard residential neighborhood. After the vehicle crashed, 3 suspects exited the vehicle and fled on foot. One suspect, described by Officer Collins as a black male carrying a rifle, fled west through the neighborhood, while 2 additional suspects, both black males, fled east on foot. Officer Collins pursued the single suspect west on foot, but was not able to apprehend him. That's crazy. The police observed the shooting. Ooh, I don't know how you about to get up under that there. Okay. So the female victim advised that when she exited her bathroom, she noticed the door to her bedroom was closed. When she opened her bedroom door, she noticed 2 unknown black male suspects inside her bedroom. Neither suspect had permission to be in the victim's home. The victim then told both suspects to leave her home, and she attempted to escort them out the front door. However, the victim was physically forced back into the residence. At the time, one of the suspects, later determined to be Dominique Barner, who has been arrested, forced the victim to the ground and began to choke her with both hands. The victim fought back and was able to get the suspect off her. The suspect then made the victim sit on the couch. I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my biggest fears, having somebody just appear in my house. Like, I tell y'all, that's why I be having my cameras rolling 24/7, my alarm system on 24/7. Cause like, can you imagine just you in the shower? You know, don't nobody's supposed to be in your house. You get out, you like, hold on, did I shut that door? And it's 2 ninjas up in your house, and they want to choke you because you in they shit. Like, what the hell? I mean, they in your shit is crazy. The suspects then took clothing that belonged to the victim's husband without permission and changed their clothes. While still inside the residence, one of the suspects took the victim's cell phone, which was located on the arm of her living room couch. The victim then heard one of the suspects call for a ride. Eventually, a red or orange two-door Dodge vehicle with tinted windows pulled up to the residence, and both suspects fled the area in that vehicle. Dude, I've always had the deep shower fear feeling. Listen, shit. Okay. All right, so it goes down and says crime scene detectives responded to the scene and processed the scene for potential evidence. The female victim's clothing, shirt, and pajama bottoms were collected as evidence and submitted to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement for DNA analysis. On February 24, 2020, an FDLE report was created that advised there was male DNA found on the victim's clothing. On 3/26/20, another laboratory report was created by FDLE, which revealed the male DNA found on the victim's pajama bottoms matched a qualifying offender sample that was already in CODIS. The qualifying offender, whose DNA was found to be a match to the male DNA found on the female victim's bottoms, is Leroy Whitaker. Date of birth is 11/10/2000. My daughter is like a couple years younger than him. Like, it'd be so sad. These be children, okay? Children. He would have been what, 19 at the time. So far, they have a police officer witness, allegedly, ATK Scotty commit the murder. Okay. They then have his DNA on the victim, right, of the home invasion. Let's keep going. It says the victim does not know Leroy Whitaker. He did not have permission to be in her home, and there was no reason why his DNA should be on her pajama bottoms, independent of the home invasion robbery reported by the victim on January 15, 2020. That is crazy. This is wild. And I believe now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on, let me see what I said. I believe the other guy that they mentioned is the guy that allegedly like told on him. I kind of hold on. I'm trying to remember, y'all. I done watched so many of these things. Give me a second. I gotta cut my fan back on. Oh yeah. The crazy thing is the guy Dominique Barner, or however you pronounce it, right? His nickname is Butter. The coincidence of that, right? But they have his interrogation also. And what the crazy part is, hold on. The crazy part is, so the news station got it out also on top of a crime circuits. It says police interrogation of Dominique Barner, aka Butter, witness against Queso in Little Buck killing. So, shoo, ooh, witness. We have to watch these interrogation footage, like, because he is being accused of being part of. So hold on, who all is on this case? Hold up, are we done with that? Okay, we done with that. Let's go. Let me see. What's his name? ATK Scotty. I got to save this so I can look at it later. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on. Is it on? Oh, it is on. All right. I ain't gonna print it right now. Let me see. Well, let me save it as a PDF instead. Yes. All right. Okay. Scotty. At this point, y'all, I mean, it's like, I don't know. Y'all know normally I be trying to look from the fence side. I don't know how they gonna get the fuck from under this because sheesh. All right. What's next? All right, all right. So back in 2020, he got a public defender. So I don't know. Ace say, he pays for lawyers and shit. Maybe it changed, but back when it first happened, he ain't had no regular lawyer. He had a public defender. Excuse me, public defender. All right. I'm scrolling through because I don't want to show addresses and stuff because recently one of my videos from a long time ago, they was like kind of like I don't know if somebody reported it or something, but it had like an address showing. I was able to take it out, but I'm like, okay, they doing that type of stuff now, so yeah. So hold on. So I'm actually clicking the documents first. Let's see what's in it, so that I can then find a spot where you know we can look for a motion for a statement of particulars. This is a long freaking case. I mean, 2020, like, damn. Now that I think about it, like, is this a Florida type thing? Because they have been sitting in jail all this time. What is this? I guess they was trying to get them out when COVID happened. Bro, look, that's not happening. That wasn't happening, obviously. Um, so hold on. So he could have got out if he had the bond money? Is that what's going on? All right. I'm just looking through y'all. Cause it seems like attorney counsel for being fully advised as judge of former shall be the same hereby denied. And this was for court denying motion to reduce bond. So I don't know. Yungeen Ace be talking about how, he paid for this and he be willing to pay for that. It seemed like why you ain't just paid for him to get out? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's why he's like, man, fuck that. I could have been out. He wouldn't let me out. All right. So damn, what he got arrested for again? So I think he had more charges come in. So let me click on this one. Oh, this is the same one. Why did they recharge him? Oh, more information, maybe? All right, let's look at this one. All right, let's look at this one. So it said it was an affidavit for arrest warrant, but he was already charged with this. But nevertheless, let's get into it. So boom, 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 boom. So they got dash. Oh my gosh, they have the dash cam captured the murder on video. On video. On one of the dash cam clips, and it gives the title, the suspect vehicle, gray Nissan Altima, is seen arriving at the location of the murder. The face of the driver can partially be seen, and the driver appears to be a younger black male, no facial hair, wearing a black hood on his head. Note, the driver in the vehicle matches the description of Dominique Barner. Another clip titled, it speaks the actual murder of Charles McCormick. The male victim can be seen wearing a black hoodie, blue shirt under the hoodie, and whitewashed jeans. The male victim exits a vehicle with a folder in his hand. The male victim then exits the frame on the video for approximately 6 seconds. In that time, the truck with the dash cam plays music. However, a single gunshot can be heard over the music. The male victim can be seen being chased by a suspect wearing a black and gray hoodie, a black head cover, gray sweatpants, and gray shoes, carrying a short rifle. The male victim is subsequently gunned down by the suspect wearing the hoodie. The suspect shooter then runs back the way he came and gets inside the vehicle, gray Nissan Altima, that he arrived in, and the vehicle flees. So at this point, so in April, they had XYZ as far as details about what happened in the paperwork. Now, this new paperwork from September 2020, they have more details, okay? And as far as Dominique, yeah, they had him early because this one was from March 19, 2020. So, ooh, here we go. Oh, while Dominique Barner was in a pretrial detention facilities, detectives were able to meet with a confidential informant, CI, inside the PTDL. The CI was given a blank and asked to record Dominique Barner if he began talking about the homicide. The CI was able to obtain recorded statements Dominique Barner made about the homicide, and these recordings have been reviewed. On the recordings, Dominique Barner can clearly be heard talking about the details of his involvement in and the ultimate murder of the male victim, Charles McCormick. Dominique Barner also indicated that he discovered the male victim's address on Core. Core is what we're looking at right now, okay? Dominique Barner admitted that he, along with other individuals, then went to the male victim's residence where they were able to locate the male victim. Dominique Barner also indicated that he was driving, and when the male victim left his residence, they followed the male victim to the shopping center located at 7001 Morrell Road. Dominique Barner made statements on the recording that indicated the purpose of following the male victim was to kill him. It was at the shopping center located at 7001 Morrell Road where the male victim was ultimately shot and killed by a person that had been in the car with Dominique Barner. On the recording, Dominique Barner could also be heard discussing his actions in attempting to evade law enforcement after the murder, fleeing in the vehicle. Dominique Barner could also be heard saying that a rifle was left behind in the vehicle. On the recording, Dominique Barner implicated Leroy Whitaker as being involved in the murder. Leroy Whitaker is known to have an Instagram account with the username Scotty. I think that's how you pronounce it. What's so crazy, I was just on that page today when I was doing my research to do the live, right? So boom, boom, boom. While reviewing the Instagram data, they discovered the following. On 12/19/2019 at 19:20 UTC, sent a message to another person, including this phone number as his number. The person message was used the Instagram account of Big Woony 64. The phone number was registered to, okay, so it says that's his mother that had the phone in her name. That's crazy. I'm trying to skim through. So his phone. So hold on. What? So the phone number placed the device in the area of the murder of Charles McCormick at the relevant times on 1/15/2020. It also placed the device in the area of the home invasion approximately 15 minutes later. Then it says Leroy Whitaker's phone also received and placed calls to known phone numbers both to Abdul Robinson Sr. and Abdul Robinson Jr. And we know that is Queso's father and brother, if you didn't know, right? Crazy. This is crazy. I don't know how they about to get up on this. Ooh. So it says here, okay, so that's what happened. So originally Leroy Whitaker, aka ATK Scotty, was originally just charged with a home invasion, robbery, and burglary with the assault, right? But now he's being charged with murder. So eventually they're going to consolidate the cases together. But that's why I saw one arrest warrant, and then now we're looking at another one. Okay. So it says here on August 27th, 2020, I interviewed Dominique Barner. Barner stated that he was driving the Nissan Altima on 1/15/2020, and that Leroy Whitaker and Hakeem Robinson were both in the vehicle with him. Barner indicated that collectively they, as well as other individuals, was looking for Charles McCormick with a specific intent of killing him. Barner advised that they located Charles McCormick at his residence, and Barner admitted that he drove both Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker in the silver Nissan Altima as they followed McCormick from his home to 700 Merle Road. Barner also advised that originally Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker were both going to kill Charles McCormick. Barner stated that he had a handgun, Hakeem Robinson had an AR pistol, and Leroy Whitaker had an AR rifle. Once they followed, and I think we'll be able to see him saying this in real time too in his interrogation. Where was I? I don't know. Oh, Barner advised when Charles Boone came out the vehicle, out the business, Hakeem Robinson jumped out of the rear passenger seat and chased Charles McCormick down and shot him with an AR pistol. Barner advised that he and Leroy Whitaker stayed in the vehicle, and Leroy Whitaker yelled at Barner, telling him to pick up his cousin, Hakeem Robinson, after he shot and killed Charles McCormick. Barner stated he drove in the direction of Hakeem Robinson and ran to pick him up. Barner said Hakeem Robinson then got back into the vehicle and they fled. So actually, now they're saying that Queso did it and not ATK Scotty. They were pursued by JSO patrol car and crashed into a neighborhood. Barner advised that he and Leroy Whitaker ran the same direction and entered a residence. Barner stated while inside, both he and Whitaker held a woman captive, while Leroy Whitaker made phone calls to arrange a way to evade being captured by the police. Barner advised Leroy Whitaker was eventually able to arrange for Abdul Sr. to pick them up. Barner advised that Abdul Sr. arrived and picked them both up and got them out of the area while the police were still looking for them. I know he regret making that phone call because y'all know Queso dad did turn state and tell on all they asses, okay, including his son. But yeah, that's wild that. Hold on, that's wild. Cause I thought the police said they witnessed, you know what I'm saying, him do it. So let me go back up, right? Yeah, that's a lot. Them boys was on one. Let me see. Later identified Charles McCormick, the Vietnam dispatched multiple witnesses. Oh, maybe it didn't say that. Smitty, what it do? Maybe it didn't say that, y'all. Maybe. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what? I'm like, fuck yeah. Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast. This is the weakest, give a fuck about what they scream. Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina.